What's up, everyone? Mark Lobliner, CEO, MTS Nutrition. This is for my pals on LinkedIn because I like talking about this stuff, but unfortunately in the fitness world, this doesn't get enough recognition. Now, I do a lot of things. I do a lot of things and people think I'm like superhuman or not, or they just lie to me. Basically, I handle all, this is just some of what I do. I handle all sales for MTS Nutrition, the Outright Bar that has over 20,000 locations that we're carried at, over 3 other international traded brands. I'm CEO and have administrative duties and management for tigerfitness.com, all the brands I've already mentioned, Ambrosia Collective. I handle formulations, R&D, all new flavors, all new everything. I handle that. Packaging, I help with that. My wife does a lot of the packaging with Jason, Corey, and the rest of our team, Andy and all them. I own an online diet and training where I handle all of my own clients. I handle over, I believe, 50 clients at the time right now. And I coach. Tonight I'm actually coaching at Campton United Soccer Academy in St. Charles, Illinois, where I handle the strength and performance program. I used to do it for 25 hours a week. During the winter, and now I'm down to just subbing in when they need me, which is what I'm doing tonight. I'll be there for about 2.5 hours. And I have a wife and 3 kids, and I spend a lot of time with them, go to a lot of soccer games, and help them with homework and all that good stuff. So why do I have all this time? Now, I don't work that hard. I really don't. I have a lot of downtime. I can film this video right here. I could post on LinkedIn, which I consider part of my job. It's part of what I do. I'm not that talented at all. Not at all. But why am I able to do this? Well, I've mastered time management. I get more done in my 8 hours than the average person. And you might say, well, Mark, when do you sleep? I sleep 6 to 8 hours a night. I sleep just fine. Sleeping is key. Your body is not going to function optimally without sleep. You're not going to be able to function. You're going to be falling asleep at your desk. You're going to be operating at 40%. So you get 50% more time for sleeping less, but you're operating 40% as good, right? Fuck that. Ain't going to happen. So here's the deal. Number 1 is you need to exercise because exercise just makes you better at everything in life. Okay? That's number 1. Let's get that the hell out of the way. So here is what I feel is where people go wrong. And I'll go into statistics and what we're going to do. Here are some things I think can help you. 1 is focus on one task, get it done, and move on after a break. The human brain, from the studies and the data I've seen, has about 30 to 40 minutes of focused attention before it goes into do-do-do. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and. That's where the brain goes. Mine does that after about 30 minutes. Don't fight it. You're falling asleep. What we did at Tiger Fitness headquarters in Loveland, Ohio, is we put a massage chair in. We have a gym. We have a step mills. So if it's winter, you can still get your thing done. Go lay down in the massage chair for 15 minutes. But here's the deal. If you've ever seen a brain scan, before and after a walk, before that walk, it's just great. After the walk, there's all these vibrant colors and movement and action. Dude, exercise makes your brain work better. Get up, go for a walk. If it's wintertime, which it's going to be here in Illinois soon, do some fucking push-ups, do some jumping jacks, jump rope. I don't know, do a sobriety test. Just fucking move, do something, right? After about 30 to 40 minutes, or when you start to feel a bit loopy and disconnected. Stand up, stretch, go for a walk, do something. Another thing, don't fuck with social media. I'll do it when I'm pooping. I'll do it when I'm doing other things. And I try to keep involved in social media, but don't keep refreshing Twitter waiting to see what Donald Trump says next. Guarantee it's still going to be there when you're done. Make sure you compartmentalize and do all your social media at once. Set aside maybe 15 minutes every 2.5 hours. Or do social media. Listen, I got multitask. When you're going on that walk or you're taking that break, that's when you do your social media. You could walk and text at the same time. I've seen people do it. I personally can't do it. I'll run into a fucking telephone pole. But again, that's what you want to do. Another thing is, be sure to make sure that whatever your goal is, you have an end focal point, right? Like make sure, like I had paperwork this morning, right? I had to get it done and I have to leave the house. My wife and I have to clean this house. We have a showing. We're selling our house. Oh my God. So we have to clean the house. Katie, I have one priority right now, and I need to get this paperwork done for the vitamin shop. They need this paperwork. It's done. I'm waiting on 2 things from one of my employees, and I'm good to go. I'm good to go. Get to clean the house, take a shower because I already worked out. Oh, that's another thing. Prioritize, right? I knew that tonight I took on I'm coaching tonight, right? I took on a coaching session. I have to work all day. I have to be out of the house for the showing. So what do? I train in my basement. Make sure you train. Now, you don't have to you don't have to go to the gym. If you ain't got time for the gym, do push-ups, do pull-ups, just move. It's not about, it's more than health. It's about this. Training this will help this. Get it? Okay, now let me go to statistics. This is from an Inc. 500 article by, who the hell wrote this? Melanie Curtin. She's a writer and an activist. Well, she's got me activizing right now. Okay, so here's the deal. According to what she's written, the average American works less than 3 hours a day, 2 hours and 53 minutes. The most popular unproductive activities were reading news websites. Oh, but I'm just catching up on the news. When I was a kid, my dad, he had a newspaper. He didn't keep refreshing the fucking Drudge Report every 5 fucking minutes. He woke up in the morning, he had the newspaper, you know, the kind that got your fucking fingers dirty? Did your dad read the newspaper every morning, Katie? That was old school. Now motherfuckers are just clicking and waiting for Drudge to refresh or MSNBC or whatever your political poison is. You fucking upload, you listen to Rush Limbaugh, turn that shit off. An hour and 5 minutes down the drain. Checking social media, 44 minutes. I will argue that younger folks, my age, I'm the last year of millennial, my age and younger, social media, I've read reports that teenagers are using their phones for 4 to 8 hours a day. Remember that report we read, Katie? 4 to 8 hours a day of social media. And I bet you, every time we drive anywhere, my daughter's her fucking phone is like in her face. I think she might be nearsighted. 44 minutes at least. I think it's more, especially for younger cats out there. Discussing non-work related things with coworkers, 40 minutes. That's why I try not to sit next to my wife. She won't shut up. Right. Searching for new jobs, 26 minutes. That's funny as shit to me. Taking smoke breaks, 23 minutes. So you are not only cutting productivity, but you're gonna die. You're fucking killing yourselves. I can't believe she called it smoke breaks. Making calls to partners or friends, 18 minutes. Making hot drinks, 17 minutes. How long does it take to make a hot drink? It takes me a minute to put my Pachamama coffee from Ambrosia, one of my companies. Buy that shit. It takes me a minute to load it in there, the coffee brews. I put my Ritual AM in the cup, stir that bitch in. I'm less than a minute and a half in. 18 minutes. How many hot drinks are they just sitting there like watching and steeping the tea? Texting or instant messaging, 14 minutes. I do that, but a lot of my business is done on text because I don't answer phone calls from anybody unless they text first because that's how I stay on track. Eating snacks, 8 minutes. For me, that's about 2 hours and 40 minutes, but except for my midday meal, which I haven't been having lately because I've been so busy, I eat while working. I know that's unhealthy for a lot of people, but I eat by the clock. And I eat by the serving size. So for me and someone regimented on their diet, it's not an issue. Making food in office, 7 minutes. I think that's a great thing. Still less than going out to lunch. So my advice to you is, look, I'm not special. I'm not talented. I'm just a meathead who gets shit done. And I will guarantee you I get more done in 3 hours than most people get done in 12. Because my 3 hours are they're fucking fierce, you know? They're savage. I go into the workplace like a savage, man. I come in there, I do my haka like the All Blacks. I do that shit. I get all pumped up. I hit myself in the head and I get the fucking work. Treat work like a football game, man. Y'all played football. Y'all men out there watching this. If you women played a sporting event, like I know my daughter's soccer team doesn't do this. I tried to get them to do it. We used to get pumped the fuck up before games. We'd go on the field. We'd hit each other in the head and we'd be like, yeah, let's fucking get it. Go into work with that attitude. Tackle that shit. The game's only 4 quarters. Go hard for 4 fucking quarters and you'll win the game. Speaking of games, it's not a game. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Look who I ran into in LA.
Good to meet you. I've been watching your videos a long time. Tell me about this protein bar.
So it's the Outright Bar, man. It's all natural ingredients, made with real food. None of that. You ever want to work out? You want just a little snack, a little bar before training, but you know the other bars might give you a gut bump.
Right.
This is something that doesn't have any prebiotic fiber, no glycerin, no sugar alcohols. It's whole, real food.
That is a tasty bar.
Really?
It's easy to eat. It's not too chewy. Normally eat something like this with a big ass glass of milk. That's good.
So it's like a cookie.
Really, it's not good.
If you want, we also have the. Want to try the almond butter one while we're here?
Love to.
All right. So
That's
this
a
is
badass bar.
This is made with almond butter, Steve.
That's a winner too.
Really?
He's badass. Good protein bars. Where can people find these?
Well, they can find it at any retail stores. You can find it at tigerfitness.com.
2 badass protein bars. So they get 2 double middle fingers up from Stone Cold Steve Austin, and that's the bottom line.